Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. Today, back with the pom-poms. Last time pom-pom was, we attempted Batman. Check out the shorts to see if it worked. Fingers crossed it did. If not, no worries, we keep trying, we keep adapting. So far, everything I've attempted has worked, so feeling confident, but you never know. And as I mentioned in that one, I figured it was only right, since I did Batman, that I do Joker. Though we don't need flesh for Joker. Unless he's got makeup on. We need plenty of white, a bit of black, a load of red, a load of yellow, and even more green. So we're going for, like we did with the Batman, we're going to do classic cartoon style Joker. So we know we've got hair. This is a very rough drawing, of course. Very pointy face. Point down nose and colossal grin. Big teeth. So what we are going to try and do is replicate him as best as possible in pom-pom format. So we know we're going to want a ton of white for the face. The eyes are going to prove the most challenging of the lot. Putting pupils in the middle, not an issue. And putting the white around the pupils, again, not so much an issue. It's getting a black around the eyes. That's where it's going to pose a challenge. So what we're going to do first is start with the white, because that one runs from about the center right the way up. So we're going to start with that. And as far as the hair goes, I'm unsure, because he does have the classic receding hairline, you know, on either side of the temple here. So I'm wondering whether to bring the tiniest bit of green up here. And for that, I'm going to go two-tone. So I've got a light and a darker green here. And I think the two-tone will look quite nice with his hair. So we're going to leave that there for the moment. So I think if we do that, alright, we're going to start with the green actually, because that's going to get covered by the white, and I am going to bring the tiniest bit in up there at the centre of his head. Just the tiniest bit. That is it. And the rest of that is going to go to the back of the head. So we're going to get the white to go in, and we know we're going to have white. I usually work from halfway up, but to hold the green in place, we're going to start up there, because that's all going to be white around that anyhow. And that will also hold that in place for us. So now that's in place, we're going to bring this down to about halfway. And then right up the middle. We're not going to make it too thick initially, but we've got to make it thick enough that there's a barrier in between its eyes. So we're going to just leave that there for a second. There's enough of a barrier between his eyes. In fact, we'll take that all the way up so it can just stay out of the way for the moment. It can chill up there. Now, we're going to want to keep alternating for this next bit. The mouth is going to be relatively easy. So we're going to want red to begin with. We're going to want a fairly straight line of red. And then yellow right next to that in a more substantial area for that big grin. So we can widen that quite a bit. Now we are going to, let's hold that in place for the second. So I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to build the red up a little bit more, but we're going to have to start bringing it up over the white. Not yet though, we need to give him a bit more white. So let's just also hold that red in place. Give him a little bit more white just above the nose area there. But then we're going to start to bring the red up over the white because he's got that grin. And we've also got to bear in mind where the eyes are going to be. They are going to be tricky. In fact, we might start with those now. We'll also hold that white in place. This is where it's going to get interesting, because we're going to need to put a slight black outline. So we're going to want the eyes here. So a very thin black outline. Like that. Then we're going to need to start to bring the yellow in the center of the black, but only the center of the black. So this is where we're going to have to go really slow and really controlled, because it has to go right in the middle of the black. And we'll bring the black over the top of that eye. Keeping it thin. And the bottom of the eye. Keeping it thin. We really don't want the black to cross into the yellow. So I'm going to take the black off again. Get the yellow just a tiny bit more and a little bit, tiny bit wider this time, so it can cross over the black a little bit. Same for that side. You can cross over into the black a little bit. Now, holding the yellow there, we're going to try and put a pupil in. So again, that's got to go right down the centre of that yellow. Right down the centre. Like that. And then we're going to use this yellow to go over that black completely. But only over the black in the centre. We don't want it to go over the black around the outsides of the eye. Now what we're going to do is bring the black over everything in a second. We're just going to build that outline up a little bit deeper. And start to slowly bring it over the yellow. Pop yellow over there for a second. Everything wants to get involved. Once we got that yellow sealed in behind the black, I'm going to get the white back out. To hold that all in place. So we'll loosen this one white up. And we're going to white over everything across the top there. We're going to leave that there for the moment. So I'm going to come back down to the face. To the face, to the mouth. And continue working on this tricky bit. So, red first. Let's get you back out. And we're going to have to start bringing that up a bit to try and get this grin. So we're going to go up and over the white a little bit. And we're also going to bring, we can get the yellow out, we've got to bring that up a bit as well. Let's take that off for a second. Bring the red up a little bit more. And then we're going to bring the yellow up a little bit more. Now we're going to cut them both off, and we're going to bring the red from the bottom up a bit, up over the yellow a bit. So let's get the the red started. Let the white do its own thing for now. We'll sort that out in a second. And then we're going to bring that just over the yellow. Right, we can put yellow away. Yellow is done. Now we're going to take the red off for a second. Get this white to start coming down. Over everything. This is going to be a well chunky pom-pom. But he does have a lot going on. Right, we are going to lock that in. Alright, let's put these bits away for the second, because we just didn't need as much white as I thought. I think that's because he's got so much going on facially wise. Right. Now the easy bit, hair. And this bit will be easy because it's just going to be green all the way. Okay, put all these away for the moment. That is how we have attempted to make a Joker. I'm going to save the reveal for the shorts, like with the Batman. So we will see in the shorts if that worked. And then I will do a short showing the cut. Or I might do, we'll see. The short will either, well, this is the video. There will be a short showing the reveal, and then the cut will either be another video showing you, because there's going to be a lot of shaping involved, or it'll be condensed into a short. Either way, you'll see what's going on and how I get to what I get to. So fingers crossed, we have hopefully had a Batman, and hopefully we'll have a Joker. So yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it works, and if it does, you'll know how to do it so you can have a go yourselves. And yeah, thank you all again so much. Like if you like what you see, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more and know when it's coming. And do throw some suggestions into the comments if there's any sort of pom-pom you'd like to see me try and make. I seem to be on a roll at the moment. These might crash the roll, we'll see. But yeah, take care and see you in the next one.